Only those who risk going too far possibly could find out how far they can go. When I was younger, I always loved Volkswagens. They were cheap and easy to work on, and they always kept you smiling. I knew someday I'd have another, but then July 2017 came along. I had no idea that it was going to take 8 long years. I had to learn how to weld, how to build engines, how to even paint a car, but I was up for the challenge. Little did I know that building the bus was just the beginning of the adventure to come. Early in March, I saw that there was going to be a VW road trip across Texas. I saw it on a Facebook post, and I figured, man, this seems like a great opportunity to get the bus out and see what it's going to do. So I went for it. I got in my vehicle the day before the road trip was supposed to begin on March 16th, and actually drove up to Buda, Texas, got a hotel room, woke up the next morning, and I went out to meet all the other bus drivers. Keep in mind, I didn't know any of these people. I recognized Gary from the VW Life YouTube channel, but I'd never really hung out with him or anything. But they all seemed like nice guys, and we were all excited about the trip, so we hit the highway. Well, the first casualty of the road was a flat tire, but they were prepared, changed that tire, and we were back on the road in no time. Well, we finally rolled into Laredo. It was time to get some fuel. Every time we rolled into a gas station, it felt like we were taking the whole place over. This is where I had my first incident. Overfilled my tank, made a big mess with gas everywhere, and then also realized that my starter wasn't working the way it was supposed to. So I separated from everyone and went into Laredo looking for a starter. Couldn't find one. Got back on the road and made it about 30 miles down the road and came across the guys working on Gary's bus. All right, well, we're sitting on the side of the road. Gary's having some fuel pump problems. We are out in the middle of nowhere. We're past Laredo by about 30 miles or so down towards Mexico. Yeah, it's just really weird out here. There's people going everywhere, but there's not really where to go. There's the wall between us and Mexico. Holy cow, we're all the way down here.
I'd say follow those guys. They seem like they know where they're going.
All right, a little off-road now.
Have I ever led you astray?
Well, we made it down to the end of the road and made it onto Oval Ranch. Man, it just blew my mind. It's about 7 acres and lots of old Volkswagens out there, but lots of great people. These guys, they fed us like kings. They were super accommodating and really let us know that the Volkswagen community stretches far and wide. And these guys were top notch. I hope everybody at some time or another makes it down to Oval Ranch and checks it out. But it was a long day. I was ready to call it a night and kind of sit back, think about all the things I'd seen that day, and get ready to have another adventure the following day. All right, well, that was a good day. Get some sleep, get up early, get ready to hit the road again. All right, we're lining up for a picture this morning before we hit the road. Got their cars out here warming up and stuff. Just got hooked up with a pool sticker for the Oval Ranch in Laredo. So that morning after checking out the Rio Grande, we hit the road, checked out the town a little bit. One of the guys heard some noise from his tire on his bug. We checked it out. It was a loose axle nut. They jumped on it, got it taken care of. We went and fueled up. And then that was the first time that I ever had a kind of run-in with the Border Patrol. So we just kind of, they wanted to look in our buses, you know, see what's going on with this and check us out. But it was kind of unnerving. But I get why they do it, but man, it's one of those things, I'm glad I don't live that close to the border where I got to deal with that all the time. There you go. Thanks, sir. All right. We were out of there and hitting the road again on our way to Beeville to have a meetup with the city downtown, which was a pretty cool event. I've never experienced anything like it before, but they blocked off some streets downtown and we went down and met everybody. When we got there, everybody was really cool. We enjoyed visiting with everybody and told them about the trip, and then we were ready to get on the road and head to Goliad. Guys, 200 miles later, we are at Goliad State Park. It was a good day. Not too hot, not too windy, just a great time with friends. Well, the next morning we went and checked out the Goliad missions. We made it over to the Chisholm Trail Heritage Museum, and basically was just learning about the El Camino Trail and kind of the travesty and all the peoples that their lives were lost during that time period, and learned a lot. I didn't know anything about it when I left, so big thanks to Gary for setting this trip up to be educational also. That was a really cool museum. We got to check out with everybody and man, learn a little bit about history, about the Chisholm Trail. And now it's time to make some sandwiches and relax for a little bit. We got about a half hour before we hit the road again.
She found that she couldn't come. And it's off.
Well, we got back on the road once again. We had left the Chisholm Trail Heritage Museum, and we were on our way to go see something pretty special, something that I didn't know actually was even that existed. I'd seen the flags come and get it, my whole life and stuff. I never thought that I'd actually get to see the actual cannon that those flags were made to represent, but got to go see it in all its glory. It was pretty cool. Another thing to check off the list. Right after that, we hit up the gas station from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies back in the late 70s, and then headed to Buc-ee's. Well, we hit the road again for a little while, and we were on to our campground. I'm going to circle the wagon, which didn't work out like super good, but we got in a circle. Well, guys, we made it to Lake Bryan. Just chilling out in the bus. It's really windy outside. Having a cold beer, relaxing, get ready to set up the bed for tonight and get some rest. Good morning. Well, we're about ready to hit the road again. Windy night last night, rocked the bus all night long. Warming up this morning, went to check all my stuff on my motor, and I'm 1.5 quarts down on oil. So I'm definitely got some type of problem. But I'm hundreds of miles from the house, so we're going to try to nurse it on home. But I'm going to keep on with the guys, with the crew, and get closer to home. So it's another day on the road, another day hitting that VW life, as Gary would say. So next morning we got on the road. We were heading for the Mission Tejas State Park. Along the way we stopped to check out the Rattlesnake Pecan Company, had some lunch, and then we checked out David Blade's VW shop in Crockett. He was a known builder here in Texas of custom Volkswagens. Unfortunately, he had passed away, but it was a real honor and a privilege to be able to go and check out his shop and all the cool stuff he left behind. It's time for my push start. Let's do this. Thanks. I'm all ready. We're started. Woohoo! Lunch was great. We all enjoyed each other's company and stuff, and actually took a walk down to the Volkswagen shop. There were so many cool cars there, cars that I'd seen on the internet for the first time getting to see in real life, and man, there was just so many parts. We're back on the road. We were heading to the state park, and man, it was kind of bittersweet. This has been a fantastic trip, and I was hating that we were getting close to the end of it. Got the awning up for the first time at a campground, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Hope it doesn't blow off tonight. I've got it pretty staked to the ground. But we're at a state park that's actually closed, but they're allowing us to camp in the parking lot along the way on our trip. But everybody's kind of making way around here, finding a place to camp. Grab some fajita meat tonight. Have a nice dinner. Relax. Just kind of chilling out right now into the evening. Got the heat going. It's supposed to be 42 degrees tonight. So I figured I'll get it warmed up in here before I made out the bed and get it all ready and get in there and get all snug in the sleeping bag. And yeah, man, I can't say how happy I am for taking time and taking a chance to take this trip. It's been fantastic. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, see where it takes us. Now we're back on the road for our final day of travel, and one of the first places that we were going to stop was the Caddo Mounds Historical Park. Learned a little bit more about history, and had a lot of fun goofing around with everybody. While staying at the state park, we had a guy come out to the camp named Michael Markham, and he's a metal man, works on vintage Porsches and Volkswagens, so we stopped by to check out his shop. And we're back on the road again. This next stop is going to be Nacogdoches, Texas. They had actually invited us to come and display our cars downtown again and visit with everybody in their town, and it was a really good time. Huh? On the window.
Where? Like here? Right there? What are you telling me? High or
Let's
low?
go. Let's go high.
We're going high. All right, we're going high.
Man, I feel totally honored. I'm having Gary,
Holy
the
smokes.
VW Life guy, is tagging my bus.
You'll get the bill in the mail.
Ah,
Bill will get the bill.
thank you so much. I appreciate
Thank you,
you.
bro. Thanks for being here, man.
It's been so fun. Look at this guy.
See you guys. Y'all be safe. Thanks again. We'll be in touch.
I always try to lean forward. Maybe you can hear me. It's pretty loud in here, but we're currently going into St. Augustine, and we have a police escort bringing us into town. Well, this was it. It's the last stop, man. It was pretty cool rolling in with a police escort and them shutting down all the roads for us. It's a day I'll never forget. Little did all of us know that here pretty shortly we were going to have a life-changing experience meeting a very eccentric artist by the name of Gary. Well, we made it to the end of the trail, guys. Man, it's been a great trip. I've made a lot of great friends, and this has just been one of the best weeks of of my life as far as in the video in the Volkswagen scene. So very cool. Very cool. San Agustine, Texas. Now we're trying to figure out how to get up there. This is Gary. Gary's a mysterious artist that lives there in St. Augustine, and he built an amazing deck.
That got me over the trees.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's gonna move.
You're the tallest thing in town, huh?
Yes, I am. That's amazing.
Woo! Feel the burn.
Yeah, you can feel if you're sitting around up here, you can feel when somebody comes up the steps. It's a little vibration, you know?
Yep.
But I can grab that handrail and shake this and move it more than
Let's do it.
a hurricane came through and didn't move it as much as I can shake it.
Is that right?
Yeah. Because it has no walls.
Oh,
It just
yeah.
blows through.
Got it. So let's talk about this.
That's my crow's nest.
Yeah. I'm
And
not
if-
going to try to go up there, but theoretically, if one were to go up there, how would they do such a thing? Up that?
Well, I got to put some better braces there.
That's
but
fair.
You climb the column or you climb the braces.
Okay.
If you can do that.
Oh,
you
there's
can,
a trap door right there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see
If
that.
you can do that, you can have a drink with me up there.
All right.
Gary, let's go.
Well, it was definitely life-changing meeting Gary and checking out his amazing deck. We continued with our shenanigans and slowly made our way back out to the final campground. Well, we made it to our final campground. A long trip, but we really enjoyed it, and man, I can't tell you how much it meant to me to meet all these great people. And we hung out, had a good time, and it came towards the end of the evening, and one of the guys with us decided it'd be a fantastic idea to write a song about Gary.
Here we go. Gary's a thorn, St. Augustine. Build a tower that looks so mean. How high can Gary build? Before my looking out, he was spilled. Gary's building a big old friggin' tower. Took him years, months, weeks, and several hours. The old downtown is Gary's tower. Gary's tower. Driving around the demon slayer. Selling big Augustine seems so nice. Augustine seems so nice. Until Gary came and brought the spice. Gary's built a big old friggin' tower. Took him years, months, weeks, and several hours. The old downtown is Gary's tower.
Warming up this morning, get some coffee going. We're going to roll out here in about 45 minutes to an hour. Well, guys, I made it back to the house. Go drive your old Volkswagen.